These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, Megan Thompson with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona on this Friday. And we start with the state of education. ABC15 hearing from family and staff in the Kyrene Elementary School District. The district kicked off public meetings about potentially closing several schools. 8 schools could be affected, including newly added Kyrene de las Bonitas. The district has space for 20,000 students, but only serves about 12,000. The district says that declining enrollment is going to cost them $7 million over the next 5 years.
My son has thrived at Mariposa, and he's so looking forward to having his little sister attend as a kindergartner next year. I think myself and many families would be forced to look at what are our options not only within the district, but outside of the district as well.
So if you want to have your voice heard, more meetings are happening through November. You can attend in person, submit comments online, or watch the district's live stream. The school board will make their final decision on December 16th. Following up now on Monday's storm damage, the Phoenix Zoo, they are ready to open their doors once again after incurring about $300,000 worth of damage and lost revenue from the powerful storm. In the meantime, the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors officially signed the state of emergency declaration for the city of Tempe. Officials now wait to see if they'll have to have access to federal funding for that recovery process. In our priced out coverage now, homeowners beware. Fake garage door companies are targeting residents. Scripps News Group consumer reporter John Matarese shows how to spot them and avoid getting ripped off so you don't waste your money.
If you're having a problem with your garage door, most of us would call a repairman to have it fixed ASAP. But in our haste to get someone out soon, you could end up the victim of a garage door ripoff.
Jamie O'Neill encountered a problem. A spring snapped on her garage door.
You can see them in this crevice here.
But that was just the start of her troubles.
So I got on my phone and did a Google search for garage door services near me.
She called the first company she found.
It was for one spring, $400 out the door. For 2 springs, $500 out the door.
The price sounded reasonable, but she says the worker who arrived in an unmarked van slapped on additional fees.
He initially agreed, and then it was knock, knock, knock. There's a problem. Let's add more parts, more money.
He said the garage needed new cables.
So by the time we get done, it's not just springs, it's springs, drums, cords, braces.
Her total bill, $1,258.
He gets the work done and the garage door doesn't work.
And this is our warehouse.
Bradford Rogers is a manager at PDQ Doors, a top-rated door installer. He says shady garage door repair companies have become a major problem, saying some have even pretended to be with his company.
Sometimes those competitors aren't necessarily legitimate competitors. They are illegal operations posing as a legitimate garage door company, and they're really not.
He says a repair person should have an ID and a marked truck like this. If you need garage door help, the Better Business Bureau has this advice. Don't simply call the first company that pops up in a search. Make sure you're dealing with a local business with a local address. Check for reviews and ratings. And before work begins, have a written estimate.
They're fast talkers. They make you feel like you're getting a deal when really you're not.
So you don't waste your money. John Matarese, Scripps News Group.
Well, Barrett-Jackson's fall auction is shifting into high gear this weekend. This isn't just an event for big spenders. There's live entertainment happening through tomorrow and tons of classic cars on display. This is fun for the whole family. There's a fan zone with food and drinks, chances for thrilling ride and drive experiences, and live entertainment. Lots of deals, too. Kids 12 and under get in for free with a ticketed adult, and student tickets are $10. There's also a new meal deal for a family of 4. $40 gets you 4 burgers with a side of fries and a soda.
With your most accurate forecast on this Friday, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Starting off cool this morning in the valley with temperatures in the 60s through 8 a.m., climbing to the mid-70s by midday with abundant sunshine and highs in the lower 80s this afternoon. Several degrees, in fact 7 degrees below normal for this time of year. Northern Arizona highs staying in the 50s for areas like Flagstaff, Heber, and the south rim of the Grand Canyon. 60s in Winter Rock and Cholo with 70s and 80s across the lower deserts. And for the next 3 days, temperatures get even warmer here in the valley. We go from from 82 today to 85 tomorrow and close to 90 degrees to wrap up the weekend. Your 7-day forecast showing temperatures back in the lower 90s briefly Monday and Tuesday with lows in the mid-60s with slight rain chances by Wednesday. In the high country, we're back in the mid-60s for the weekend, close to 70 degrees early next week with your chance of rain in Flagstaff returning by Wednesday. For now at just 20%. The highs cooling down into the lower 60s and lows in the low to mid-30s.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head on over to ABC15.com where you can download that free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC 15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.